Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group will present our presentation, which is our theme is malware attack, and our topic is type of malware. Our group consists of three members. First, Mohamad Hafiz Haziq. Second, Muhammad Farhan Solihin. And third, myself, one Amir Baihaqi. So let's go to the point. Malware attack. Type of malware attacks. So what is malware? Malware is typically installed on a computer when a user clicks on a link, downloads a malicious attachment, or opens a root software program. When installed, attackers can use the malware to spy on your online activities, steal personal and financial information, or use your device to hack other systems. And malware also is a short form from malicious software. Next, type of malware. First type of malware is spyware. So what is spyware? Spyware is a type of software that installs itself on a device, secretly monitors a victim's online activity, and collects all sorts of data, including passwords, credit card numbers, and browsing activity. Second, adware. So what is adware? Adware is a type of malware that once downloaded will unexpectedly show advertisements on the victim's computer. Doesn't tend to steal data like other forms of malware, but it can be extremely frustrating as the user is forced to see ads they would prefer not to. The ads range from small banner ads to invasive pop windows that can't be closed down. The third malware is ransomware. So what is ransomware? Ransomware has become the malware of choice, and by the end of the year, it is expected to cost the world more than 8 billion in damages. Type of malicious software that encrypt a victim's data and blocks access until a ransom is paid. This malware is the most common delivery method for ransomware is by clicking on a link within an email or opening a malicious attachment. Next, botnet. A bot is a device that has been infected with malicious software to do something harmful without the user's knowledge. Botnets are networks of these infected devices that work together under the control of an attacker. Botnets can be used to conduct phishing campaigns, send out spam, or used to carry out distribute denial of service DDoS attacks. And the last malware is Trojan, or other name is Trojan horse. So, Trojan, the name given to a computer virus, type of computer software that is camouflaged in the form of regular software such as utilities, games, and sometimes even antivirus programs. Once it runs on the computer, it causes problems like killing background system processes, deleting hard drive data, and corrupting file allocation system. So, this is a type of malware. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Farhan Solihin bin Ahmad Norfeizan, and today I will talk about how to detect malware and how to prevent malware. There are several implications that can be done to detect malware. The first is anomaly detection. An anomaly in the system is defined as an abnormal behavior that is different from the normal. Anomaly detection can detect both old and new attacks. There is a notable difference between anomaly behavior and malicious behavior. An anomaly behavior can deviate from the normal, but they may also be mild abnormal behavior or activity on the system or the network. Next is the misuse detection. The misuse detection is said to be more accurate than anomaly detection due to its ability to observe the pattern or signature of the known activities. For example, unauthorized writing to a system file. The misuse approach has two different but complementary ways. The first is the host-based monitoring system activities, and second is the network-based monitoring of traffic. Host-based monitoring system activities collect the monitor anything related to the host file system, process, and system call. The network-based monitoring system analyzes activities related to the network. For instance, the domain that the host is connected to. Next is the computer that is running extremely slow. This might be a symptom of an infection by a malware. If your computer has been infected by a virus, worm, or Trojan, they could be running tests that takes up a lot of resource, making your computer system runs more slowly than usual. If you are not running a resource-heavy application, but your computer is very slow, you might have a computer virus. Next is your antivirus and firewall has been unexpectedly disabled. This is yet another common characteristic that your computer may be infected. If all of your security components, such as your antivirus and firewall, have automatically been disabled without your consent, it is most likely a malware has deactivated your antivirus protection. For that reason, you should continuously check that your antivirus is working and running at full protection. And lastly, an unfamiliar and peculiar error message. If you are continuously getting error message indicating that your program won't run or your file won't open, it might be another sign of infection. Other possible indicators that suggest something is wrong with your computer includes strange message indicating that you can access certain drive on your computer, hardware such as USB keys and printers are not responding to command, file size are fluctuating even if you are accessing those files. Next is the how to prevent malware attacks. There are several ways, as you can see. The first is set up antivirus software in your computer. Installing antivirus software is one of the most essential strategies to guard against malware, as malicious software that poses a threat to the system will be protected by antivirus software. It will run a full scan on your computer to detect and remove malware and give automatic updates to improve protection against newly developed infections. Next is to update the software frequently. In addition to installing antivirus software, it is important to keep it updated regularly to prevent attackers from exploiting weakness in older and obsolete systems to get access to the computer. Next is buy apps from trusted source. Purchasing application from reputable source decrease the risk of malware infection on the device. Big companies will make a great effort to avoid tarnishing their name by disseminating malware. The user may verify a source validity by looking at the complete name, list of published applications, and contact information in the app description on the Google Play or Apple App Store. Okay, next is don't click on suspicious link or download attachment from unknown source. Phishing is still the most common technique for hackers to get malware onto a device. Phishing schemes entice victims to open email or click on links that look to originate from a genuine companies or reputable source. The link might send the user to a phony website that asks for personal information, and it could take the user to a website that directly infects the machine with malware. If you are unsure, do not click the link. Next is to install a firewall. A firewall is another technique to safeguard the device from infection. A firewall protects a private computer network from harmful assaults by preventing unauthorized access to or from it. Lastly, to backup the data regularly. Regular backups are necessary to guarantee that user can still recover the essential data and files if their machines become infected with malware. It will assist in minimizing any harms and ensuring that the user is not the victim of ransomware.
Baiklah, nama diberi Mohamad Hafiz Haziq bin Mohamad Nazri. Saya akan membentangkan atau explain berkaitan dengan security awareness. Yang pertama, di dalam do, yang sepatutnya kita perlu scan dulu attachment yang kita dapat daripada email untuk betul-betul tahu yang attachment yang kita dapat tu betul-betul safe untuk kita buka. Yang kedua adalah self-validated website. Yang ni kita boleh pakai sebagai contoh, dalam Chrome extension kita ada extension yang boleh detect website mana yang secure dan website mana yang tak secure. Jadi senang untuk kita serve website-website yang validate saja. Baiklah, yang ketiga adalah install antivirus software. Sebagai contoh adalah Kaspersky, iaitu satu antivirus yang sering kali digunakan. Tetapi sekarang punya antivirus, dia tak semestinya cuma block ataupun buang virus saja. Untuk antivirus pada masa kini, dia merangkumi semua malware, hampir semua malware. Sebagai contoh, dia boleh buang ad, dia boleh remove spyware. Baiklah, yang keempat adalah sentiasa turn on firewall. Contohlah kalau kita nak download game secara pirate kan, selalunya dalam guide tu dia akan bagi tahu tolong turn off firewall supaya installation akan berjalan lancar. So kalau dapat guide yang macam tu, lebih baik kalau jangan ikut, sebab firewall ni lah yang akan filter kita punya network daripada unauthorized access. Yang terakhir adalah backup data. Yang ni kalau laptop kita dah betul-betul dah kena virus, jadi kita tak boleh buat apa, kita kena format laptop tu. Jadi kalau apabila kita format, semestilah data-data kita hilang. Jadi senanglah kalau kita dah ada backup. Contohnya kita backup data tu dalam USB drive sebagai contoh, ataupun dalam cloud storage lah. Zaman sekarang pakai cloud service, kita pakai cloud storage. Jadi kita backup je semua data-data kita. Jadi bila kita dah format laptop kita senang untuk dapatkan balik data-data tu. Yang pertama adalah kita jangan tinggalkan komputer kita seorang diri. Yang bermaksud macam kalau kita nak pergi ke tandas ke, jadi kita tinggalkan komputer kita kat office, terbuka gitu. Jadi orang-orang sekeliling kita akan berisiko tinggi untuk data kita hilang dan sebagainya. Yang kedua adalah jangan download sesuatu benda daripada source yang kita tak tahu atau tak percaya langsung. Yang ni lebih kepada pirate game. Sebagai contoh macam kita download satu game PC daripada sesuatu website. Jadi kita tak tahu yang data kita download tu safe atau tidak. Baiklah, yang ketiga adalah do not click suspicious link. Yang ni lebih kepada link yang kita dapat daripada message ataupun daripada email yang kita dapat link. Macam sebagai contoh, kita buka link ni untuk dapatkan gift card ataupun offer daripada certain company atau itu. Kalau kita dapat email seperti itu, lebih baik kalau jangan buka link tu. Yang keempat adalah jangan kita visit website disebabkan out of curiosity, ataupun dalam kata lain pada masa kini adalah disebabkan oleh trend. Yang kelima adalah jangan kita open attachment yang kita dapat daripada email. Sebagai contoh Gmail, daripada unknown sender yang kita tak kenal langsung, tiba-tiba dia hantar attachment tu. Jangan sesekali kita buka attachment tu. Bak kata Rob Long, the real enemy of safety is not non-compliance but non-thinking. Yang bermaksud kalau kita tak berfikir, itulah kita punya musuh dalam keselamatan. Itu saja daripada kumpulan kami. Terima kasih.